About Titans of cricket then, it's an extraordinary idea, but it's going to bring just such excitement to indoor arenas. So no problems with the weather, and it's all systems go.
Yeah, we're very excited about it. It's been a long time in the offing. It's been through 5 or 6 different stages to get where it is today. And what we've wanted to do from the start was take a sport we love, which is cricket, take the best parts of cricket, combine it with the production values of a West End show or an arena event you would go and see at the O2 or the MEN or the NIA, put that together with some of the biggest names in cricket and provide people to have half hours of guaranteed entertainment. And I think we've got there now.
The names involved are just quite staggering, really. And you know, you've got team versus team, individuals versus individuals. Some battles have been on the cricket pitch, and now they're coming indoors.
Well, that was one of the things we looked at. We thought we've got to get, you know, when this started out, funnily enough, it was 2 teams, and it wasn't a kind of country area. And soon we realised people need to shout for a country. They need to get behind them. And if you're going to do that, you've got to get big names, because we didn't want it to be kind of a bunch of people who hadn't really been heard of doing something. For this to work, it's got to be the biggest. It's got to be the best. The production's the best. So it was a long period to get the people. We spent a lot of time working out who to get, who were the big names. Fred was obviously massive for us. You know, we spoke to Australians. David Boone's a cult figure over there. People chance to see him. You know, I think he's going to wield a bat again, we think, in a couple of games. You know, having Gilchrist and people like that. And, you know, Sehwag, Wasim Akram's just such a big name. Afridi. You know, the list goes on. And then also what you had to do is you had to look at the games. How do these players fit to the game? So, you know, one of them, stand and deliver, is all about power. So you've got to have people who can smash that ball, you know. So, you know, Trescothick was a name that right up there. You know, Afridi was a big name. Gilchrist was a big name. Fred was a name, you know, Sehwag. Then there's an ultimate fielder, so you've got to look at who are the great fielders. Colley had to come into it. So as the games developed, we had to pick the right players in order that you're going to see the best. And I think we got there.
I guess I didn't take too much persuading.
Some did. some didn't, funnily enough. Some were really up for it, you know. Some needed a bit of persuading, because there was a little bit of leap of faith for them, because this is new, you know. No one's done anything like it before. The games were being developed at the time. We were fortunate Jimmy Adams, the ex-West Indies captain, came on board early doors and was our technical director. So while me and Nick may have sat in a room and said, we'll have them hanging from the ceiling, we'll blow up a ball and they've got to run around and go, the cricketers won't do that. So what we would do is we'd come up with the maddest idea we can, and Jimmy would try and bring it back to cricket. And then by working it together, we came up with something that A, is going to be exciting that we wanted, but B, the cricketers can do. Because, you know, we don't want anyone to look stupid. We want this to showcase just how good they are. You know, one of the perfect examples was an ultimate fielder came out of, and Jimmy used to say to us, when he played at West Indies, he would be amazed at what people like Roger Harper and Viv Richards could do in fielding practice. They'd set the ball and the ball machines up so out of this world that, you know, when you'd see the catch in the game, they'd be like, he does so much better than that in practice. And we said, okay, how can we get that into 90 seconds game in an arena? And that's what we worked from. So hopefully it's going to be like a highlight reel of fielding in that game, and that's where we came from. But yeah, the players took a leap of faith, but I think they're happy now.
I think the nice thing also is for anyone that's playing cricket or has played cricket or even is looking to play cricket, is, as you say, the skills here involved. I mean, a lot of people make up games when they're on a field or on a park. So to an extent, there's a bit of a crossover here between creating something and then saying, OK, who's the best at that?
Yeah, and funnily enough, when we were coming up with the games, you can almost see some kids in a playground kind of trying to do this. You know, it's hitting targets. Obviously, they can't make things explode, and they can't have the theatre and the lights going. But a lot of it comes down to, you know, hitting targets. You know, doing different things with skills. And we hope that something comes out of that. We actually hope that there'll be versions of the games that can be taken and played all around the world by kids, and they can get some into cricket. Because if actually you're bringing your kids along and they see that thing, that's fun. It's, you know, it's a team game with 90 seconds coming in here, and here, and we can catch here and throw there. You know, you could probably work at, kids are very, you know, inventive nowadays. They could probably get out and do that. So we hope that people will get going on that.
And that's probably where it is unique to cricket, in that it is an individual game. Any one times any one person with the ball or with a bat. But as you say, if it brings them into the team game, then and there's so much more value to cricket as a life sport.
Yeah, I think it's very important. I mean, the way Titans works is it is very much individual skills, but you're in a team. There's even elements in the games where you tag out and someone else comes in to do it. So, you know, and the last event, which I can't say too much about because it's going to be good. It's almost like a gladiator type assault course, a cricket assault course, everyone working together. So yeah, I think it will show them the team aspect with the individual aspect. And, you know, if kids take that out, fantastic, you know. And fantastic if it gets them into cricket, they think, I want to have a go at that, that'd be superb.